Hey guys, I'm Caslin and welcome to another dogfight breakdown video. Now, this one is one of my more recent dogfights, which was me in a J-7E fighting two Tomcats, as you can see in the top left. It's still the more amateurish layout, I'm sorry, but it's still best I can do. So, what I want to break down here is the second round of this dogfight, because in the first and the third round, well, technically fourth and sixth, because we did 6 rounds. The first 3 I didn't really record because in the first round I got a missile in the face. The second I got a missile in the face. In the third I accidentally jettisoned 2 of my missiles out of pure panic because I was incredibly nervous. My legs and they were completely shaking. I was not I was not thinking straight this first 3 rounds. So in the first round of this, I basically hit a missile straight away after the merge, and the same in the last round, which basically turns it into a 1v1. So that's less interesting. You've seen me do that before. But this one is really interesting, the second round, because it's actually a 2v2. So let's get into it.
Okay, let's go again.
Yeah, that exhale is basically just me being stressed. Okay, yeah, so this is the merge. Yeah, there he is. And right here, I try to merge with the first Tomcat because they don't fly in formation. They spawn at slightly different times, so one of them is ahead of the other, which is really noticeable in the last round because I fly past the first and then merge with the second. I tried to go for a 1 circle here because the J-7E is still delta, even if it's a double delta. So I tried to do basically what I did in the round before: 1 circle, fire a missile head on, get one guy, and then see how I can figure out the rest of the fight with the other one. But it doesn't really go to plan. Ready, I get tone, I fire him off. Yeah, so you may have noticed this as well in the first round if you watched the video. I fired a missile without really caring about seeing where it's going to go. I just fire and forget. It's Fox 2 anyway. And I flare. Because, well, obviously there's probably going to be somebody else firing at me. As you can see here, that missile trail. So I fire my missile while dispensing flares. Rightfully so, because that was a missile fired at me. But this time, my missile, ironically, misses its target. And about here, I realized that.
Okay, he lived.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to play as aggressively as I possibly can.
Not sure if that really came off as aggressive versus fight. Oh, yep. As you can see, one of them already came down and fired his gun. I don't think I commented on it, but I was thinking, like, ooh, that was close. So what I'm trying to do here is, I'm basically always going to be on the defense.
Oh, this sucks ass!
Yeah, I'm basically going to try to be as offensive as I can while also being defensive, because even if I have a bandit in front of me, the other one could still be right behind me, and I wouldn't know unless I check my 6. So I'm really just trying my best to basically do both things the best I can at the same time, which is really difficult. Which, because I'm checking 6 here, and then looking back at the bandit in front of me. And I really want to give credit for I really want to give credit to Arrow and Exotic for being such insane pilots. I don't know if it comes off here, but They really know what they're doing. I really had a big struggle in this round. There I heard an engine fly by, so I knew someone was close by. And then I see him. I tried to go down onto the one that I just saw pass me. I actually didn't shoot there because I was thinking, if I shoot a missile, that was his jammed. It's not gonna hit him. And I didn't have 60 rounds, so I didn't want to waste any rounds of my gun. So that's why I let him pass.
Fox 2.
And yet again, fire and forget. Instantly check 6, and rightfully so. There's another bandit behind me.
Fox 2. I gotta make sure this one hits.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Fox 2. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck me.
Yeah, that missile really just fucking baited me there. Like, it looked so promising, and it just nope, just turns around and it into the flares. That was really annoying. What I really think I should have done here is check 6 again, unless I missed it right now. That I maybe might have seen one of them a little bit off to the right. But I'm not checking 6 as much as I want to.
Alright, down to guns.
I was thinking, like, how the hell am I gonna get both of them with guns of 60 rounds? Because the radar gun sight in War Thunder is really just inaccurate. You can put the paper on the target with the if you have someone locked, but
Lost both.
it's not gonna hit the target.
Alright, there they are.
You're always gonna be either short or leading too much.
I think they lost visual. Well, he certainly didn't.
I also try to force a merge whenever I can. So here I enter a raid fight with, I think, Exotic. Exotic and Aero have two very distinct flight characteristics of how they fight in the Tomcat. Yeah, that RWR basically...
Sounds like a merge. Oh, yep, there you are.
That RWR really indicated, like, okay, someone has me locked, so they're probably looking at me. I think I'm just circling around trying to figure out where it's coming from. And I keep checking my 6, but they're not there.
I've only had more missiles.
See one of them there. I don't know if I saw it in the moment there, though. I just now saw him. But, yeah, here I do. There you go, constantly checking 6.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that was pure instinct, actually. Like, right about here, I was like, okay, I see one of them, but I don't know where the other one is. I'm gonna pop a flare just in case. I pop it, and I check 6, and I just see that missile trail, and it's like, that was convenient. Just at that moment, I dropped the flare. I dropped 1 as well, so I was really lucky that the missile went for the flare.
This is tough as fuck.
One thing I also tried to do...
Oh, so much fun.
Shut up, me. One thing I also tried to do is whenever I'm behind one of them, and I see there's someone behind me, what I instantly try to do, at least most of the time, I might ignore it somewhere here, but most of the time I try to force the one that has me defensive. I try to go on the offense on them, and break away from my first target, because obviously if you're gonna follow your original target, which is the guy you're chasing, which is the wingman of the guy that's behind you, obviously when his wingman is going to turn, he can already anticipate your movement. So it's way easier to predict where you're going to be. And I don't want that, so I try to be as unpredictable as possible by breaking away and going evasive, trying to get on the offense. Which, again, is really hard to do when you're fighting two bandits on your own and it's a fight to the death. One thing I'm really thankful for with this rangefinder on the J-7E is that it shows your targets that you have locked on the rangefinder on the HUD, which is really nice. Really helps.
You can hear something shaking. That is my legs. Oh god.
Yeah. I could actually hear my rudder pedals making a little bit of noise of my legs and feet shaking on top of them. So that's why I pointed that out. Yeah, that really helps maintain visual when you just overall. Yeah, this felt extremely risky to me because I'm chasing this guy, not knowing where the other bandit is. I think I'm chasing Exotic here again, but I'm trying to maintain visual on him while also trying to keep my 6 clear. And I think here I instinctively check 6. Or maybe not instinctively, but yeah. I check 6 there and instantly see him and just instantly go for a reversal. Which is one of my favorite moves in this fight. I see him. I pull more AOA. Roll over. And he's in front. Beautiful.
Son of a bitch. That's gotta be Arrow.
Yeah. Exotic doesn't tend to climb as much when I force an overshoot. But again, that was just a beautiful move, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm out of countermeasures.
Yeah, here
I got my gun.
Here I was just kind of like, yeah, what am I gonna do now? I've got no countermeasures. I don't know how many missiles these guys have left. I've got no missiles myself, and I don't know how much gun ammo I've wasted already. I was really just thinking to myself, like, I might, but I'm likely not gonna make it. But what I think is the most important thing is I never gave up. I kept fighting. Here, I think I'm chasing Exotic here again. I saw Arrow fly by there, so I knew he was not on my 6. So that's why I'm pursuing, I think, Exotic again for longer than normal. Because I saw Arrow fly by, knowing, okay, he's not on my 6, he's not directly a threat right now. I have like maybe 5-10 seconds to spare to chase Exotic and try to shoot him down.
Come on, come on, come on. I think this is Exotic.
Yeah, look at that. The paper was on top of him, and it still misses. Like, come on, War Thunder, fix your radar gun sight.
Yes!
Did you see how much extra lead I had to pull for that? Like, he was out of view, and that's when I hit him. Sure, and maybe because we're pulling a lot of G's in the turn, which may mess with the ballistics of the rounds a little bit, but still, a radar gun sight should at least be more accurate than that bullshit. But the moment I hear that little ding, indicating that I at least crit hitted him, which in jets is almost certainly fire, especially with the Tomcat, I was so excited because it was finally a 1v1. The only thing I was worried about is because the fact that I almost pretty much knew that this was exotic, and I know exotic isn't as experienced against the J-7E in the Tomcat. Not to say that he isn't an experienced Tomcat fighter, he's incredibly good. Just, he struggles a bit against the J-7E. But I've never fought with the J-7E against Arrow before, so that was my main worry. But at least it was more of an even fight now, so I could focus on one guy instead of two. But look at that lead.
Yes!
That's insane.
That's one.
I'm trying to check 6 here, just in case he was behind me. And I think
he's really above me.
yeah, there I see him above me. Like, okay, classic Arrow. Classic Arrow. He likes to maintain his altitude. So what I kind of tried to do here is, yeah, you can see in the kill feed I killed Exotic there. What I'm trying to do is basically get some speed myself, then do a slow spiral climb towards him. So I have energy myself, but I'm not wasting all of it in a climb towards him. So I don't stall and become an easy prey.
19. Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
19 rounds. Oh god. Yeah, that was kind of problematic. Yeah, slow spiral climb. Keeping an eye on him, keeping him in my assessment window.
Okay, it's down to a 1v1.
The assessment window is basically a little above your forward canopy bow bracing thing, or you have the where you have that HUD, like add an extra HUD on top of that, and above that it's your assessment window if you don't have that canopy bracing.
Relax, you got this.
I turned my rangefinder off there for a second. Then I turned it on to indicate to him, hey, I'm still in the fight.
Notification.
And then I realized, wait, that means he's probably gonna know where I am because he has a pretty good RWR, unlike me, which mine basically looks at 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 7 o'clock, and that's all the directions my RWR faces in. His probably has full 360-degree RWR. So it's like, fuck it, he knows where I am. I'm just gonna keep my rangefinder on, keep visual.
Gotta make sure these rounds hit.
And here I basically try to stay in a rate fight with him. Because I know I can't.
Imagine that once one of them dies.
Because I know I can outrate him. But I'm being a little more cautious here still because I don't really know how Arrow flies the Tomcat. I don't really have a lot of experience fighting him when he's in the Tomcat.
The other is gonna act as a Rio. What a comeback though, I at least got one of them.
Yeah, paper on target. Then shoot because I don't trust this rangefinder gun sight thing. I'm basically waiting for him to make a mistake. And I think he starts a climb here? No. I think he's trying to energy trap me. Which, oh wow, going like 170 knots. Yeah, he's trying to energy trap me here a little bit. However, I think he might have underestimated the energy retention of the J-7 a little bit. And here, okay, that was just a smooth gun sink on his part. And right here, it turns really interesting. In this sort of diving spiral.
Oh, so close. Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'm just absolutely ecstatic here. Like, I hit him in the very back. I hit him in the very back of his aircraft as well. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, look at where my pipper is. I was not aiming there. Well, I was, but the paper was not indicated to hit there. And then again, it may also be because he kept maneuvering, but still. Radar gun setters are reliable in my opinion in War Thunder. But I think I also hit his tail controls here because he just goes straight down.
Yes! Yes!
And yeah, this is basically it. I just tried to make sure he's dead because I don't trust him. And here I pull up, knowing he can't make it up.
Oh
yeah.
My God!
You could hear me exhale there, I think. Like, oh, that was insane. That was tough. Yeah, that's basically it for this fight. Like, I absolutely love this fight. Like, I wasted all 4 of my missiles, but usually I'm actually a little bit more held back on using my missiles. The reason I was a bit more aggressive with them is because, well, you miss every shot you don't take, so might as well just try and get them with as many missiles as I possibly can every opportunity I see. If it misses, then I'll try again. And as you can see, all 4 of my missiles missed their mark, or went for flares. Then, I lost all countermeasures, but quickly after, I killed one guy that I think maybe had a missile left with guns, and which makes it a pretty even fight from that point, if I don't waste my ammo, to get the second. So, all in all, it really was an amazing comeback in my opinion. Like, I waste almost everything I have without the guns only, like a very few rounds to begin with, because of such a high cyclic rate, and then 19 rounds to get the last guy, and I think I wasted all of my ammo on it. Yeah, pretty good comeback, and it was really fun, and I hope I can do more 2v1 or 1v2 stuff, or maybe even 2v2 in the future. But for that, we'll have to see how things go. With that all said, if you guys enjoyed this breakdown video, leave a like if you want, leave a dislike if you want, subscribe if you want, I don't know, your choice. But I'll see you all in the next video. See ya.